Living in the Lowcountry means accepting a coastal climate that actively tests your home's exterior defenses every single day. Beyond the headline-grabbing hurricanes, your roof is constantly baked by intense ultraviolet radiation, battered by salt-laden air, and choked by prolonged humidity. This chart maps specific environmental hazards threatening Mount Pleasant homes, plotting frequency against structural damage. Look at the top right quadrant. Tropical storms and the high wind uplift they generate represent the maximum severity threats to your property. Applying standard inland construction methods in Mount Pleasant creates a vulnerability, as the system is not engineered to handle the specific uplift forces of a coastal environment. Many homeowners treat a roof replacement like a simple cosmetic upgrade, swapping out old shingles for a new color to resolve a few isolated leaks. A true coastal roof must function as a structural envelope, creating a continuous load path that transfers massive wind uplift forces safely through your home's framing. A cheaper, inland-style installation might look fine from the driveway, but it often lacks the secure roof edge construction needed to withstand sudden pressure changes. High coastal winds take heavy rain and force it horizontally, driving water straight up and underneath standard unsecured shingles. Over time, the cumulative cost and uncertainty of patching a compromised system often exceed the price of a single code-compliant replacement. A reliable coastal replacement starts by stripping away the old material entirely, so the structural surface underneath can be evaluated. We have to expose the plywood or OSB decking. Chronic coastal humidity often causes unseen rot, delamination, and sponging wood that cannot hold a nail during a storm. Once the deck is secure, you need tear-resistant synthetic underlayment and self-adhered membranes around the vulnerable edges and valleys, replacing outdated traditional felt. These advanced layers act as your ultimate failsafe, stopping water from destroying your interior when hurricane-force winds inevitably push rain past the outer shingles. If a contractor skips the deck inspection or uses cheap underlayment, even the most expensive premium top layer shingles are rendered useless. When choosing that visible top layer in Mount Pleasant, you are generally deciding between architectural asphalt shingles and standing seam metal. This matrix compares materials on wind rating, corrosion resistance, and cost. Architectural shingles are affordable, but their high wind rating requires exact fastener placement. Standing seam metal requires a higher investment, but delivers exceptional water shedding and wind performance. However, hiring a contractor who ignores strict manufacturer nailing patterns or local wind codes will likely result in the denial of future warranty claims. The expensive material you choose is only as effective as the wind code compliance of the contractor installing it. Beyond materials, you have to navigate a massive logistical risk, scheduling your replacement around the Atlantic hurricane season. 96% of major Atlantic hurricanes occur in this red zone between August and October. Planning in the green window from January through May secures your home. Waiting until late summer forces you to compete for contractors while tracking storms. Facing peak storm season with lifted shingles, widespread granule loss, or an active leak leaves your property entirely undefended against this kind of destruction. Carrying a compromised roof into the peak of hurricane season forces a shift from a planned, orderly investment to a reactive crisis during a storm threat. When you are ready to review estimates, you have to know how to spot dangerous exclusions. Accepting the lowest bid is a massive risk. This checklist outlines what a legitimate coastal roofing quote must include: exact fastener specifications, a complete ventilation plan, and clear tear-off scopes. Lacking a decking replacement procedure or ignoring Mount Pleasant's strict permitting requirements sets you up for expensive, hidden change order costs mid-project. A drastically cheaper proposal usually indicates that the contractor has removed the structural components necessary for reliable storm protection. If you are currently patching new leaks after every major storm, those isolated repairs are a mounting financial liability on an aging system that has already failed. Investing in a holistic, code-compliant replacement provides decades of structural peace of mind and ensures your manufacturer warranties will actually protect you. MasterRoof Mount Pleasant specializes exclusively in extreme weather challenges, planning residential roofing around the specific realities of the Lowcountry climate. They conduct comprehensive deck inspections and provide transparent quotes that include all necessary coastal specifications, leaving zero structural guesswork. Addressing a failing roof requires a significant investment. Choosing MasterRoof Mount Pleasant ensures your home will withstand whatever the coast delivers next. Contact them today for a full system inspection.